Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. Episode 40 already. Who'd have thunk? Right, Walter's farm, it's September. This we know is ready for the harvest. We'll be positioned up here for most of the day grass. Once we could do grass at some point, couldn't we? We're up here for a bit. Once these fields have been harvested, he wants to mulch, so we'll be mulching as well in between. I don't know how much work we'll actually get done all in one go today, but we'll have a little look around. Oh, the sheep have got knee food. Let's get that sorted. First thing, sheep need feed. That's still going, surprisingly. Bit of wool over there, that's not bad, is it? I wonder, yeah, give them that. And can we carry 4? I'm feeling, I've had my Weetabix, so I don't see why I couldn't. Well, this has got whee. Oh no, it was never going to work, that was it. Anyway, I picked up cultivating contracts in order to raise the money. Walter's down to 350, 355 on his loan, so going in the right direction. Well, let's have a look actually. He's getting 822 on the. Look at last month for a better idea. Property maintenance is £1,000. Production is £1,000. But income, lovely. Water's costing him a bit. I don't know whether the water's getting used. Loan interest's the thing that's killing him there, isn't it? That's. But he should slightly be coming into profit now. It should be covering itself. So we shouldn't be getting into more. You got pumpkins out already, Walt? Whatever suits you, mate. Sidetracked me, that, didn't it? Massively sidetracked me. Yeah, cultivating. So I've been trying to raise the money to fix the Unimog without dipping into credit again. I needed 30 grand, didn't I? And I got there. But then I thought, let's have a look at some of the fish feed productions. So I placed one down to have a look at it. And when you come to save the game, you don't want to save it because you're going to quit, because you don't want to keep it there. But if you press that too quick, you can then accidentally save the game, which is what I've done. So I had to go back in and then delete it, and well, stitch myself up basically. So I didn't have enough money to fix the Unimog, so it did run okay cultivating. Got water but no meadow. Tell you what, Walt's going to need hay then, isn't he? Oh dear. That's alright. They're going to need quite a bit of meadow grass. I've got a little trailer, have we? We still need a little trailer. Walter could make one out of wood, maybe. He did say He's happy to make one. Nudge, nudge. Let's go and just have a check over. He's finished that. Nice. Can't believe we've not been here at all in August. Where's the... somewhere around here, should we go? Nearly out of young trout. Oh, how many has he got? Where is that ruddy? Why has this not just come up like a normal production? Well, if he'd do us a deal, we could rent one of these off him, couldn't we? While we're out. While we're homeless. Keep a bit of money coming in his pockets as well. September already. Right, Walter's going to need hay. That's interesting actually because... oh! I haven't actually seen the wall. But he was telling me about it down the pub. They've got no feed either. It's just as well we're doing that. I was... should just be able to scoop it up, shouldn't we? I think one scoop will do these chickadees and shovels worth. Oh, I quite like what he's done there, it's a good job. That'll get them back on track. And all of the animals out. That's it's embarrassing and awful. I'm going to get some grass out and sort out the some hay out, sort the cows out. I'll have a word with Walter as well. Why has he not just been checking on them himself? Let's go and get some details off him. That's not good. Well, back in a minute, this could get heated. It didn't get heated, I sort of trust what he says. He said he checked them all last night. This one's straight in, look, this one's hungry. He said he checked them last night, they'd got a little tiny bit left, which he knew they'd run out early hours of the morning, but he said I'm paying me to come and do work today, so may as well get me to do it all, which I'm not going to complain about because that keeps me in a job. So and to be fair, they're not exactly running towards it, are they? So I feel like maybe he was being truthful. Right, let's shut this gate so they don't go for a wander. We've not had any go out, have we? I don't think so. And let's have a look. So the soya bean is not ready to go yet. It's going to be a decent one though, this. Look at the map, how close do we think this is? It's very dark green. That should be ready at some point soon. So I think plan, action, action, plan. I think we need to get that gate shut as well. I mean, they're pretty well behaved. They don't go through these gaps. We'll get the sorghum dealt with. He's wrong-footed me a little bit, Walter. He's just mentioned about the tedder. Am I likely to use it? And I said, well, yeah, for you, yeah. And it's very quiet. I don't remember it being this quiet. He said if I'm not likely to do hay myself and just do silage over on my grass, which is exactly what I'm going to do really. What if he bought it and then he could pick up tedding contracts, which it's not a bad idea really. It's pretty decent an idea. Right, got all the gates to get round. Where do I want to start with this? That's tight. No, it's not. It's fine. Straighten off. I could just go down and take the end off actually. Work around the outside. We might be able to get quite a bit done then. If there's only one field, we could possibly just focus on one field. What is his... I mean, is his tractor able to even pull that tedder? There's a lot to look into it. I'm really not going to probably pick up a lot of tedding work, but it would probably be better for Walter to have it. Plus he is going to need hay for his cows and sheep. So maybe, and then it would be a help in a way, because we could sort of lower our loan. It might not be worth. I'd have to have a word with the dealership to see roughly how much it's worth, I suppose. Anyway, it's not really something that's going to get dealt with today. We need to focus in on the job in hand. I tell you what, not the cleanest of runs this, is it? It's only the outside bit, not too bothered. Make a prediction on amount harvested. I'm going to go 20,000 litres. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to pipe this straight into his pipe it straight into his silo. And I know what that sounds like. Grow up, right, grow up. There's a little bit of damage from the weather, but not too bad. We've got a lovely dry September morning. We've had a lot of moisture for a while, but that's not really too big an issue for me. Tell you what, we crack some tunes on. Why not? Let's do it. Ooh, really good yield off this bit on that yield map. Lovely. Now we've done that, we'll actually get a better reading on the old environmental score. Right, I don't know what's in there in the silo because I haven't been keeping account. What did I say? 20,000, I think. Hold on a minute. Why have I been going all the way around when I could have just... Surely I could have... Oh yeah, I could just go in there and then back it round, couldn't I? No. The farm stick, it's nearly working. Been out for ages. About 150 quid. Doesn't work. So, what are we looking at for time? We could probably... That's tight, isn't it? Full lock. Yes! Pipe out. Over. Over. There we go, just need to get over there. Lovely stuff. Let's have a quick look. Look at this, that's ideal. But we'd need a dolly, and I don't think we'll have the horsepower to pull 59. I mean, 7.6 ton. Although, would we want a whole truck? Hmm. 7.6 ton. Looking at mulches, but now I've just suddenly thought, trailer weight wise, I've got, which one have I got? I think it's that. Yeah, 5.4. Was it that? What be that? Yeah, it's that. That can be up to 33. So I've got that, which is 4.2. And then that one, which is maxed. .256, 6.7, that's a fair weight more, isn't it? A ton more. That's going to be a struggle for the Unimog. Not really sure we do that size of job either, do we really? Anyway, sidetracked. Let's drop this off and then we'll have a quick oh dear, that's a bit tight, isn't it? Didn't I drive it? Oh no, it was on the trailer. We've got straw in there, but they don't produce anything. We're going to be needing that once the sorghum's done, so we could just park that there for now. Jump online and have a quick look at mulches. Ba-dum-ba-da. Is there anything small enough to be pulled by his? That's 1.4 meters. That's no good. 130. 100. That's 7 meters. Is that the one that I used, or was it that one? that one. That's even cheaper. 100 horsepower. Don't need lighting. Even cheaper again. And so if we lease that, that's going to be 500 quid. He can afford that, can't he? And then vehicle wise, I could go and I could take a walk over and get the yeah, I'll take a walk over and get the sort of tempted to try the. Let's take this for a laugh, just to see if it can go out and do a bit of work. What? Let's just have a. I'm going to have a quick word with him as well about the tedder. .65 horsepower. It might work. It might work on his. I guess there's only one way to find out, isn't there, really? But let me let's see if this will do the mulching. I shall drive down there at a steady 14 mile an hour, and I shall see you either on this or in a Massey Ferguson in a minute. So we got to the store, picked up the other mulcher in the mulchers category, and it tipped this straight up on its back. So I went and got the Massey Ferguson, brought it over. Doesn't mulch, it's a weeder, and I've got a feeling I've made that error before. So Walter said, you know what, it's only 3 metres, and I know it should go on the front, not the back, but it does work either. Walter said, you know what, just get this, it's the cheapest in the budget. It'll take you longer, but it'll do the thing that it's meant to do, and it is. It'll take me a little while though. What time is it? 11:30, started at 7:30. But it's actually 80 horsepower. This 50 horsepower tractor is not having a problem at all, unless you slow down. So I've basically got it foot to the floor, highest gear I can get it into, and I can't stop or slow down. I'm just going to have to roll with it. And just keep going and going and going, which is fine. Not really a problem at all. On regards the stone opportunity that I wanted, all the cultivating I've done, which is 3-4 fields, nobody wants stone picking yet at all. I think, unless there's been something recently. No, nothing. Very disappointed, as I really need stones for my shed. that I'm trying to build. Anywho, this is going to be me for the next half an hour. I'll come back to you once it has been completed. Not long now, nearly there. I misjudged the size of this field massively. And it's already leased, so we're going to have to keep hold of this until after the sorghum. This is the sorghum, until after the soybean is done. But it's getting the job done. Oh, it's not really taking that long. Certainly could have been longer. A decent fuel tank on this John Deere as well. So thinking about Walter's offer to pick up purchase the Tedder offers, I'm down with the idea. I'll be honest. We're not really going to use it. Walter's going to get use out of it. We're not. But then obviously then it does mean that Walter can go and do a tedding contract as well. So he can get himself a bit of extra money. You know, it's not going to be difficult for him to sit on a tractor and do those sort of jobs in the field. He could have done this, to be fair, although like he said earlier, he knew I was going to be down here for the day, so why not make the most of it and get me to do it. But if this is this works with an 80 horsepower guess we could try it, couldn't we? Doesn't fold up. Don't really use this path much, do we? Of course it's not overgrown. What? Oh, you know what I'd forgotten to do? We don't know how much sorghum there was. I didn't check, did I? Let's just pop this here for him, because he'll need that again. We're about at the wait, wrong one. It looks alright from there, but when it spreads out, not weighted actually, that mulch is just over a ton. Hello. Just pull it out here. It's not bouncing around too much, that's good. Open it up and give it a try. I think that's going to work. Hello, hello, hello. Flapping your wings like you're flying. I think you're in a bit of luck here, Walter. He's going to need to get some money, but We'll make a bit of a deal with him, I think. But we're out of touch. I'm out of time. That is where we'll leave the episode for today. Good bit of progress then. We've got that sorghum field dealt with. I mean, it still needs cultivating, but the equipment's all up here. We can carry on. It's time for lunch with Walt. A bit of a bacon sandwich and a chat about what's that worth. What sort of deal can we do for him? And 27,000. That's quite a big percentage out there, wasn't it? Good stuff. Let's go and give him the good news. I think he will be happy with that. But yes, if you've enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button. If you've not enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button. All helps with the algorithm. If you want to become a member, subscribe to the channel. You don't have to get the notifications, apparently. You can turn them off. And if you've got any comments or suggestions going forward in the series, then do feel free to pop them wherever the comments are. I might suggest a movement of animals. This woodland is not getting used, is it? Does he need this here? I don't think he does. Anyway, until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.